Hi everyone, it's Ashley. Thank you so much for clicking on my video today. Guys, let's jump right into it. Just like before, I have a ton to do today and I don't have a lot of time, but honestly, most of the things that I have today are super quick and easy just because that is kind of the direction I've had to run in lately. However, I did take some time to get some things done today that I needed to get done. So right off the bat, I'm just gonna go ahead and start with my card for my husband for Valentine's Day. I will insert a clip of my Cricut Joy cutting out and drawing my letters here. So I did draw and cut these with the Cricut Joy. And like I said, I will insert a clip and you guys will be able to see the Joy do that. It did a great job. And I will tell you, it took about 20 minutes, just about 20 minutes for it to draw and cut out, which if you guys have drawn with your Cricut Joy, you know, or with any Cricut, really, at least the two I have, it does take a while, but it does a great job, and I really do think it is worth it. I think it comes out so nice, and I love it. I will tell you the markers that I have, I bought these for my Cricut Joy. Now, these are not Cricut brands. They are a brand that I found off Amazon. They have like a finer tip and then a bolder tip. It came with a bunch of colors. I have it linked down below in my description box, and I have shown it in a previous video. I used these for this project here, and they worked amazingly. I have the Cricut pins for my Explore machine. However, I didn't feel like I needed it for both machines, and I really had been curious about this brand on Amazon, so I decided to give it a try. They are a little pricey. It was around $30 for the set. However, it does come with a ton of colors, and I also really like that it came with like 3 black, which I just appreciate because, you know, black is one of those colors that you use a lot of. Now, I'm probably not going to use an envelope for this. However, I do have these cards and envelopes. These are from Hobby Lobby. I can't tell you when I got these. It was probably about a year ago, but they were on clearance for $1.24. It is 12 packs, so you get 12 card bases and then 12 envelopes. So I absolutely love to pick up things like this when I see them on clearance for such a good price, just because I think it's so worth it to have these little pre-made card bases on hand. It just makes crafting so easy and convenient. And sometimes I like to just come in and just kind of start my craft, right? I don't really want to do a lot of prep, so it's really nice. So when I find them cheap, I like to buy them. Now, I'm not sure exactly how I want to run with this. My idea was to just put these directly on the card base, which honestly, I think that's the direction I'm going to go. I did pick up these 2 packages of, this one is adhesive gemstones. These were 97 cents each at Walmart. And then this one is adhesive pearls. So I might bring these in because I think that I will need just a little something extra. And then I just wanted to show you guys kind of like the colors that I chose to run with for this design. So if you are inspired, you can just kind of see the color palette that I chose. Obviously, you can run with this in any way that you like. Honestly, I really wanted to, once it kind of started drawing and cutting, like I said, this is for my husband. So I wanted to keep the colors just a little more bold and a little more primary, just to make it a little more masculine, right? This is about probably as masculine as I get, especially for Valentine's Day. However, you know, I did want to just use some colors that were a little on the bolder side, and I think that that does just make it a little more on the masculine side. So I did cut out one extra bottom layer here. I am going to stack these up just one time. I am planning to also use some foam tape, so I don't think that I need to go too crazy. However, one extra layer never hurt anyone. Oops, I did that a little backwards, but that's okay. Now with your glue, just be really careful with your glue and your fingers. You don't want to get glue on this top layer where your machine drew, because it will smudge the markers. I have noticed that. I've done it before. I will, I'm sure, do it again. You know, it happens. It's not the biggest deal in the world, but just something to be aware of. You do want to have clean fingers if you're touching that top layer. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh, so as I was kind of cutting this, I thought it would be really, really, really cute to do this in kind of like an all pink theme and just have like all the different variations of pink that come in the pack. Because I mean, there's probably like at least 8 different kind of pinks in this pack that I have. So I honestly think that I might do that idea and just recut this same exact card for my mother-in-law, but do all of the flowers and the outline and just different variations of pink and then probably a red for like the outline. I thought that that would be so, so pretty, and I really want to see how that would come out, especially like on an all white card base. So I probably won't film that just because, you know, I didn't really even film the Joy doing this. I personally find it interesting to watch, you know, my Cricut draw things because, I don't know, it just does such a good job, and it kind of like goes back and forth, and it doesn't really follow a pattern that I can make out. But I just think it's interesting to see kind of how it decides to draw things and what order it goes in, but I probably won't put you guys through it again. However, if I do decide to do that and make that card for my mother-in-law, I definitely will show you guys if I can before I deliver it to her. Okay, so I'm thinking something just about like this. I honestly really do like the contrast of the letters just directly on that craft board. So I'm happy with that. I am gonna go in with some foam tape here because I have to. There's no way I would not put foam tape on this. And because it is going to my husband, I don't have to worry about this fitting in an envelope. So I could have gone crazy with the layers and really stacked this super high and made it super dramatic. However, I said in my last video, I am a little short on time this season. Now, it is going to be kind of hard for me to line this up perfectly. I'm going to do the best I can. I don't need perfection here, although I would like it to at least kind of look somewhat straight. Also, a great hack is you can put some glue on the back of your foam tape, and then that way it'll just give you just a little extra time where you can move it around. So if you are working on something tricky and you're worried about getting it laid down straight, that is a great, great trick to give yourself just a little extra grace. And let me tell you, anything to help yourself, anything to make the project successful, take it where you can. So I'm just going to go through. I am going to apply a generous amount of foam tape to these because I do not want my letters to bow in any way. I want them to really, really stand up on this card super nicely and be super supported. Now I put this L down first. I'm going to go kind of catty corner to it and go with my E next. Just for me, that's kind of how my brain works, and that just made the most sense for me. You absolutely can do this however you'd like. Whatever makes the most sense to you, and kind of like whatever you think would be the easiest way for you to do something, go for it. You know, this is crafting. There's no right or wrong. We're just, you know, hanging out. So please feel free to go about this however you like. And I really, really like this design because like I said, you can change the feel and look of this card totally, totally, totally just by the colors that you choose. And also the card base that you put it on. Like, I'm super excited to do the pink one. I'm telling you, as soon as I finish this video, I'm probably going to set my Cricut Joy back up to do that. While I go finish folding some laundry, and then I'll just kind of, as I hear it not cutting anymore, I'll kind of pop back into my craft room and then set up the next color and just kind of let it do its own thing while I do some things that I need to get done today. And like I said, it did take the Joy about 20 minutes to cut this. So I think this is a great project to kind of do while you're prepping other things or as you're watching, you know, someone else craft. So this came out great. I love it. I'm actually really happy with the way I got it lined up. So no worries there. Now I was thinking, I don't know, there's really not a lot of extra space on the card. I really did kind of cut this so it fit directly on that card with not a lot of extra room to spare. So honestly, I don't think that I'm gonna go in with anything else on the front. I think that I'm gonna leave it just like that. Because I like to write a message in my card, I am gonna take just a piece of scrap cardstock. It's actually the piece that I cut the letters out on. And I'm just gonna kind of make this fit. Nothing, you know, crazy. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm just gonna kind of square this off the best I can. Make sure that it fits inside of my card, just like that is perfect. And then I'm just gonna simply glue this on to the inside of my card. That way I have a nice place to write and it's not hard to see over that craft paper. Additionally, from here, you could also have your Cricut go in and write inside of your card if you didn't want to write your own sentiment. You know, maybe if you were kind of mass producing these and you wanted your Cricut to write the sentiment for you, you could absolutely have your Cricut do that. I will be writing my own sentiment, but just like that, my husband's Valentine's Day card all done. I think that this came out so cute. I absolutely love the detail on this. And like I said, this is about as masculine as I get for Valentine's Day. So I think this came out perfectly. Guys, let's go ahead. I have a few crafts to get done for my daughter's occasion bin, and then we're gonna get that all assembled. And then I think that I'm gonna be done with crafting for the day. Okay, so bringing in my Easy Press Mini, I have that warming up to medium heat, which is the second wavy line. I also have here this little towel that you guys saw me make over in one of my last videos. I got it at Target. I will link the video for you. So I said in that video that I really, really loved the little detail on the bottom of this towel. And I really wanted to try to bring this into Valentine's Day just because I think it's so sweet. And I think that it can definitely give Valentine's Day vibes if I just kind of style it correctly. And I think that I have come up with a great plan to do so. So the blank that I'm going to use for this, I got this like 4-pack, it's either a 4 or 5-pack of flour sack towels at Aldi, probably about 4 or 5 months ago. So when I found these, my idea was to do hand embroidery on them because I love to do hand embroidery. It's something that I just kind of recently got into within the last year, and I really, really enjoyed it. With that being said, I am not the world's fastest hand embroiderer yet. So, you know, I have more of these towels than honestly I really need right now. So I'm just gonna come in and go ahead and preheat my fabric as well as get out all the wrinkles here in my little towel. I will also tell you that I kind of been doing hand embroidery for, like I said, maybe like just about a year, and I have only ever finished one hoop. Like, I love hand embroidery, but let me tell you, those projects take a long time. I am definitely more of a instant gratification kind of girl. So as much as I find hand embroidery super like relaxing and peaceful, I get bored of a project kind of easily, I guess. So like I said, I've only ever finished one hoop. I'll show you guys if you're interested, the hoop that I did finish. I love it. Like, I'm so proud of it. But at the same time, I also have like 3 hoops in progress that I have not worked on recently, but you know, I think most crafters can kind of relate when it's like, you know, you just kind of hop around. You have different seasons of different crafts that you're into. And right now, hand embroidery is just a little too time consuming for what I have time for. However, I do hope that I can slow down and kind of finish another hoop this year at some point. Now, I do feel like I have a little bit of an issue with these hearts at the bottom here. So I'm going to go in and just give this a little more heat. My towel is, I did leave it kind of folded up. So with that being said, it didn't get a complete like flat press here at the bottom. So I'm going to go in and try to see if I can't remedy this a little. Yeah, and super not bad. It just seems like maybe like the bottom of this one really. So I just ripped that carrier sheet up, and then I'm just going to kind of place it back down over my hearts. And then I'm going to try to give this some additional heat. So here's how my little towel came out. I think it's so cute, and I think that this is really going to help bring this other towel into Valentine's Day. I will pair them on my oven door just like this, and I think that that is so sweet. I knew that I would put this one in front and kind of, I know how I set them on my oven door, so I just went in and kind of put the hearts around this corner, knowing that that's where they would kind of peek through, and I love that. I think it is so cute. How sweet is that? I love it. Okay guys, so you know it wouldn't be one of my videos without making something for myself or for my home. However, I will say we are now getting into the occasion bin. Everything else that I have is for my daughter. I have either 3 or 4 crafts that I need to get done of things that are going into her occasion bin. I plan to kind of give this to her like Valentine's morning. Normally, I just like let her wake up to whatever holiday it is, and I will let her wake up to her occasion bin. So bringing in my first blank here, this is just a little shirt from Target. This one was $4. So I like to pick them up. They last really, really nicely. I love Target like brand clothes for my daughter. So just going through, I have used this pink vinyl on my channel before, and I did have a little bit of issue that time when I was weeding it. Not that it's really an issue, it's just this backer on this particular brand of HTV is just like super sticky. I think that's like what's causing the issue, but it's just really hard to like get the vinyl off of the transfer sheet itself. But I mean, it's nothing like, you know, crazy. It's just, it definitely takes a little extra effort. And it definitely comes off in like much smaller pieces than other HTV I've used, which can be a little challenging just because you got to be really, really careful with those little pieces of HTV. Because if you don't notice it and it gets back onto your design and you press it, it's then permanent, right? It's now part of your design. So just something to be aware of. But honestly, I mean, it's weeding very nicely. It's just a matter of actually getting it off of the transfer sheet. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring in my little shirt here. I will remove the tags. I did not pre-wash this. I will wash it once I have the design on it. I will throw it in the dirty clothes and it will get washed whenever I get to that load of laundry, just like everything else in my house. So I'm just gonna come in with my Easy Press Mini. You guys have seen me so many times now at this point. I try to use my big press, but honestly, I don't know. Honestly, I like to use my mini. It just works a lot better for me. I like to be able to see it. I like to be able to see the iron-on. I like to be able to see my blank. So I think I'm just gonna skip even trying to use my big iron-on this time and just go straight in with my mini. It's honestly how I feel most confident. So with that being said, that's how I'm gonna choose to do it. If you like to use your big press, do that. If you have like an even bigger like automatic press, that is awesome. I would definitely use that. I do not have one, so I will just use my mini. It's no problem. It works just as well. So I am gonna kind of go in and just kind of line up my shoulder seams and then put a seam right down the middle of my shirt. This will hopefully help me get this design really centered. Okay, so I also lint rolled it. Now I'm going to come in, I don't know exactly like where I'm gonna put this. I just kind of eyeball it. I have a little piece of iron-on that was on my transfer sheet, so you want to make sure you get any of those little pieces off before you press. Okay, that honestly looks really good to me, so I'm gonna go with that. I'm just gonna start at the top. You want to press, but make sure that you keep your Easy Press Mini in motion if you are using your mini. If you're using a big press, you will just set it down. You know, check your heat settings to see what pressure and temperature. Because I am using my Easy Press Mini, I just have it on medium. I'm going to continuously move this and I will just monitor what is in front of me. Okay, so that looks great. I love it. I love that pink on the pink shirt. I think it is so cute. Now going in with this little piece of scrap vinyl that I had from Hobby Lobby. I've had it literally forever. I know that they still have it because I just always see it all the time. I used it a long time ago for a shirt that I made. However, I thought it would be cute to just go in and cut these little hearts out of that. Now I'm gonna go in and just very, very carefully apply heat to just the hearts as much as I can. You do not want your mini to touch any exposed iron-on. So take that carrier sheet that you just took off, take that, lay it back down over the whole design, and then you can just kind of not have to worry about it so much, right? Because I'm kind of used to doing it and I feel confident in doing it, I'm going to take my chances here. However, I'm telling you, if this mini hits any of that exposed vinyl, it will burn it like super quick. So just be really, really careful if you choose to not lay back down your liner. Okay, so here's my little shirt. I think it came out so cute. I love those little hearts in that pattern vinyl because it just gives them like a little variation and just makes them so they're all a little different. I think that is so cute, and it's gonna be so cute for her to wear this on Valentine's Day to school. So that is done. Let's go ahead and move on to our next craft. Okay, bringing in this little, it says gift bucket. This was $3 from the Target dollar spot. I bought this for one purpose. However, I will tell you, I might have ulterior motives for it. I'm not sure yet, but I thought that this would make a great occasion bin for her. Oops. I do need the inside of this A, so let me grab that. Oops. I kind of tore it a little. Let's see if I can repair it. Yeah, I think that's just fine. So just grabbing a piece of transfer tape, like I was saying, I thought that this would be really cute for my occasion bin for Valentine's Day for my daughter. I thought it was so cute because it has these scalloped edges, and then it's like a really like transparent pink, but then it has like the sparkles in it, and I just thought it was so cute. However, I thought that after Valentine's Day, and once she kind of, uses this occasion bin for its purpose, I then could use this for my craft room for some extra storage, or I was thinking I could also use it in her bedroom as storage on her little dresser. So either way, I think that this is so cute, and I think that it's something that I will be keeping in my home after it is used as the occasion bin. So with that in mind, I just went in and found a scallop circle in Design Space. And then in a font that I liked, I just went in and sliced out a lowercase a. And then I just put that on the front of my little basket here. I think it's so cute, and it will just set just like this. And then we're gonna put all of her little goodies in here. Okay, next up, I don't know exactly how this is gonna go. This is like super, super tiny text here. And honestly, a creator that I watch, her name is Rachel. Make sure you guys check her out. Her channel is Daily Creations. She's done in her last couple videos reverse weeding, which I've never done because I never really understood the concept. However, I just like watched her last two videos, and she just did it in like both of them. So it's on my mind, and I feel like I remember exactly what she did. So I'm gonna try it. I think, and see how it goes. Okay, now I'm kind of forgetting what she did, but I think I'm doing it right. And then it's like you grab the vinyl itself, and then you hope, here we go. Yeah, I hope you guys can see. This is super tiny, so that's why I decided, like, if there was ever a time for me to try the reverse weeding, this was probably a good time. So it looks like that's working really nicely, actually. Yeah, I think that that was definitely the way to go. I think that worked way better than me trying to weed it normally. So Rachel, thank you for doing that in your last couple videos. So just going in, I do need to grab the middles. I did just type out Amelia, super, super small, but I thought, oh my gosh, if I can pull this off, like how cute would it be to put it on a little pair of sunglasses? Now I wanted to show you just because this is how it comes. It says, I think we make a great pair, to and from. It just has the little sunglasses. These were $1 from the Target dollar spot. My daughter cannot read, and I'm not giving this to her like as an actual Valentine, so I don't plan to gift it with the packaging that came on it. However, if you were planning to use these like for a classroom, or if you just think it's cute, you could absolutely leave that on. Now I just went in with a font that I liked. I typed it out, and then I just kind of guessed with the curve here. I just eyeballed it and kind of made an informed decision. So it worked out really nice. It looks like the curve is just gonna work. Oh my gosh, guys. I know that this is super extra, but oh my gosh, literally for a piece of scrap vinyl, look how cute these pair of glasses are for $1. And you know, I'm not going to apologize. I am definitely that mom. I am super extra, and I think that these are so cute. I feel like you would pay like $15 for these in like a boutique somewhere. So for just $1, look how cute. Love. Okay, so our last little craft for today, I found this little candy dispenser at the Dollar Tree. So it just unwinds, you put the candy in, it screws back in, and then they can dispense it. Now my daughter loves like little things like this, and she also likes Skittles. So I was thinking I will just put a little bit of Skittles in here for her and let her have some candy for Valentine's Day. And I thought, what a just cute little way, right, to make it just extra special for only $1, right? And then I just took a piece of scrap vinyl, and I just thought it would be so cute to type out sweetheart and just put it right on the front of this little dispenser. This dispenser was $1.25. So I don't expect it to last forever, especially with my daughter. Like, again, I just typed out sweetheart and a cute font. I have to tell you, I love this font. I'll have to double check the name of it because I have the worst memory, but it is just so cute. And especially for Valentine's Day, I have just been, oh my goodness, so in love with it. It's on Design Space, I'm pretty sure. Like, it's not one I downloaded, but if you guys are interested, I will definitely check it out for you. Okay, so I'm gonna bring in my cup cradle. It works so well for so many things. I love it so much. And I'm just gonna try to center this as best as I can. Now, this is a little bit of a curved surface. It's a weird shape. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some relief cuts to this, as laid down as straight as I can. At the same time, I'm honestly not gonna stress myself out over this whatsoever. I will lay it down just as good as I can, and that will be good enough. Okay, there we go. That's how it came out. I think it's so cute. And then like when I have the Skittles inside, oh my goodness, this is super cute. I don't know, I kind of feel like I might put this on our counter in the kitchen, and then like mama can like walk by and turn it and get a few Skittles. Okay guys, so this is the 4 little crafts that I got done for my occasion bin. I want to now show you some of the things that I got to put in my occasion bin for my daughter. So first off, I have this book here. It's just like a felt kind of cardboard book, and it's super colorful, and it has a bee on it. She is super into like animals, so I got this. It was $3, and I'm gonna put that right inside of her bucket. Now this doesn't really fit, so this is gonna go towards the back, and I'm just gonna kind of let it sit up like that. As I put more things in, it'll keep the book shut, I'm hoping. I have this little popper toy. She likes these little fidget toys. This was $1 from the Target dollar spot. So I will probably just clip this like to the side like that, because I don't really have anything to kind of set in the bottom of my occasion bin, and I don't want everything to kind of fall towards the bottom. I have this, it was a 4-piece pack of barrettes from the Dollar Tree. I just thought that these were so cute. The little heart on them is like, I don't know, it's just such a sweet little barrette. Now, I'm gonna tell you, I did already take 2 of these out of the packet because I wanted to use them for my daughter's hair already, but she will be getting the other 2 in her occasion bin. I have this little book here. Now, this is so cute. It says, Amelia, I love you always. A dear friend of mine, a dear friend of our family, got this for Amelia for Christmas. However, she was like, well, I think that it's like, I just found it and I thought it was so cute, but I think it's better like if it comes from you. So she kind of just got it for me, like to give to Amelia, which I thought was so cute and just so sweet that she thought about us. So I am definitely giving her that. And I love those little personalized books like that. I just think they're so magical for a little kid to have a book that just says their name and it's all about them. So I was over the moon to get that. I have 2 of these little rubber duckies. This one is just a little ice cream cone duck, and then this one is a pink princess duck. They usually put these out for like all the different seasons. They're just 1 count rubber duck. They are $1. And I try to pick these up like every season they have them, because I'll switch out the ones that like I gave her in October, and then I'll put these because I know that they can kind of get a little gross sometimes. So I'm gonna go ahead and set her candy dispenser down in there. I also found this little cute cupcake. It is from the Dollar Tree. It just says Fuzzy Friends. I thought it was just a cute little cupcake and just a cute little sweet friend for her. So I'm just gonna cut off his tags. I don't think I'm gonna do anything to him in particular. However, we will cut off his tags and kind of just let him be cute. I think that I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of stuff her shirt down in the front, and then I'll put the little cupcake kind of up from there. So something like that. And then the last little thing I have for her, this is Silly Scents Play-Doh. It's just in a cute pink little heart. This was $1 from the Target dollar spot. I'll set that in. We have her little barrettes. Her glasses that we just made for her, I'm gonna just hang from the side here because they say her name, and I think just, oh, how cute. So actually, let's put these here, and then I'll clip this one to this side. Like so. Super cute. And then her 2 little duckies, I'll just kind of squish them in there somewhere like that. You know, it's for a 4-year-old, so it doesn't have to be perfect. And then last but not least, I did get 2 of these flag pendants. These were $1 each from Target. This one here, the XOXO, I'm gonna put in my daughter's occasion bin. I just think they're so sweet. And it just makes them like a little extra fun, you know, just to put a little banner in there. And I just think they're super sweet. And then this one here says love you more. This one I am going to put with my husband's gift. Now, I'm not gonna get my husband like anything crazy. I think I'm actually gonna use like that extra glass jar I have and just give him some candy and his card. But I do always say this to him, and it's kind of like my little saying to him. So when I saw this, I had to get it. And this will probably just kind of hang out in our house somewhere because I think it's super cute. Last and absolutely least, this is the last thing I have, and I have to go. I tell you, I have to. I got these little coloring sheets from Hobby Lobby. There's 12 of them in here. They were $1.99, so $2, and they were 40% off. But I got 2 packs of them, and these I just plan to put in my daughter's backpack and give to the teacher. So guys, that's everything I have time for today. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I cannot wait to see you guys again. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. It would mean so much to me. But guys, thank you so much again for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.